time, ladies and gentlemen, in just under 24 hours, maybe a little over 24 hours. WrestleMania 40, WrestleMania XL, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The WrestleMania that's too extreme for one night. That's my tagline, copyrighted trademark. Don't you steal it. And today's show, WrestleMania 40 preview and predictions. Check out the socials, Charismatic Creations on Facebook and YouTube, Charismatic_Creations 52 on Instagram, and of course the 215 on Twitter. We just gonna do it. There's no episode list. There's no superstar spotlight, even though I could do one. We're just going to talk about WrestleMania 40 today. I am your host, Jeremy Pierce. Welcome, one and all, and let's just dive right into it. So, WrestleMania 40, this is the 39th anniversary of WrestleMania. WrestleMania 40, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, WrestleMania XL, going down in my city, Philadelphia, at the Lincoln Financial Field. We had the stage reveal a little bit last night. I'm a little disappointed because where is the damn bell? WWE World is a packed house. What else is going on? I'm going to Ring of Honor tonight, Super Card of Honor. I cannot wait. And before we talk about WrestleMania 40, we gotta take a look at WrestleMania 39, what went down last year. So on night one of WrestleMania 39, we had Austin Theory retaining the United States Championship against John Cena. This was a nothing match because they really didn't do anything with Austin Theory afterwards. The Street Profits won a tag team showcase against Braun Strowman, the teams of Braun Strowman and Ricochet, the Alpha Academy, and the Viking Raiders. This was actually a fun little skirmish, with the highlight being Angelo Dawkins pouncing Braun Strowman, which was fun. Seth Rollins defeated Logan Paul. Trish, Lita, and Becky Lynch defeated Damage Control, which was always going to happen. We'll get more on the Damage Control when we get to the 40 preview. Rey Mysterio defeated Dominic Mysterio. Ray came out on the low rider, but Dom still has probably the best WrestleMania entrance of all time coming out in the paddy wagon. Rhea Ripley, in the match of the weekend of WrestleMania, defeated Charlotte Flair to win the SmackDown Women's Championship. Pat McAfee randomly defeated The Miz. This was coming from a Miz TV segment. And in the main event for Saturday night, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn defeated the Usos to win the Undisputed Tag Team Championships. Over on night two, Brock Lesnar defeated Omos, really random. Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler won a tag team showcase, defeating the teams of Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez, Natalya and Shotzi Blackheart, and Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville. I don't remember who the tag team champions were in that match. Gunther retained the Intercontinental Championship, defeating Sheamus and Drew McIntyre. Bianca Belair defeated Asuka, retaining the Raw Women's Championship, so Asuka suffers another WrestleMania loss. Snoop Dogg defeated The Miz after Shane McMahon tore something during the match. Edge defeated Demon Finn Balor in a Hell in a Cell match, and in the main event, Roman Reigns defeated Cody Rhodes, retaining the Undisputed Championship. So WrestleMania 39 was solid. It had some ups, it had some downs, but the standouts clearly were, for me, the Rhea Charlotte match, the tag team title match, the Intercontinental title match. Those were the really big three standouts of WrestleMania 39. So let's talk about WrestleMania 40. First of all, we had two canceled matches. We were supposed to get Gunther versus Brock Lesnar, which all of us wanted, and we were clearly going to get Seth Rollins versus CM Punk. Now, these matches didn't happen because, one, on the case of Brock, he is tied up in the Vince McMahon issues. In the case of CM Punk, he got injured again, because that's what CM Punk does. But let's talk about the card, and we're gonna go to night one and night two, but I'm gonna move the Bloodline matches to the end. We're gonna couple those together because they hold really some big importance. So night one, we have Rhea Ripley defending the Women's World Championship versus Becky Lynch. And the story up until probably a couple weeks ago was nothing to write home about, until Becky told us the story. is that while Rhea has been dominating for the better part of a year now, come WrestleMania, Rhea Ripley will have been champion for a year. Becky has watched Rhea grow and get better, and for the longest time, Becky was number one, but now she doesn't know if she's number one anymore. She doesn't know if she's on top. She's afraid of Rhea. She doesn't want to say it, but she's afraid of Rhea. She's afraid that Rhea is just better than her. And as for Rhea's championship reign, it hasn't been great because they can't find challenges for her. They're not building anybody big, with the exception of Nia, who's probably been the best challenger she's had. And Rhea has defended the title a few times, but we knew she was always going to win. And Nia was the biggest scare that we had. Nia's also been booked incredibly since she's returned. So, Becky wins, I think, the Elimination Chamber to face Rhea. And I'm like, okay, we have a few money matches left in WWE that we can do. And one of them being Rhea versus Becky. The intensity got ratcheted up these last couple of weeks with them brawling, with Rhea saying, yo, why do I need to fight? Why do I need to wrestle now? You're the one that's got to go out here week in and week out to prove yourself. And she's right. So the question is Rhea better than Becky? Is Rhea walking out the champion? And for me, the answer is yes. Rhea is walking out as your women's world champion. Rhea is walking out with a clear victory over Becky Lynch, and I think that's the better story to be told. It looks like these two women are going to open the show tomorrow night. So Rhea, Becky, there's going to be a really, really good match because they can tell a really good story. That's what they do, and Rhea's just been on a roll, and we might get a Roman Reigns-like reign for Rhea Ripley. If Rhea beats Becky, she's not losing this championship anytime soon. And the only person I can think that might beat her for it is either a rejuvenated Shayna Baszler or Liv Morgan, because Liv Morgan still has beef with Rhea. Pay attention to that. Liv might get involved. So take Rhea Ripley over Becky Lynch. Next up, we have the Intercontinental Championship with Gunther defending the championship against Sami Zayn. And I'm going to be the first to admit, I wish this was Chad Gable instead of Sami Zayn. The story for the longest time has been about Gunther and Gable. Gable is the only one that's given Gunther a scare. I mean, yes, last year, Sheamus and Drew for sure, but since then, nobody's been able to do it. And the story on Sami's side is, can he be a champion? Can he win gold again? Will he stop doubting himself? Now, Gable has interjected himself into this story, training Sami, telling him not to let, Gunther get under his skin. And that's exactly what Gunther has been doing. Sami suffered a loss 2 weeks ago to Bronson Reed, but got that win back a week later. And Sami's faced Gunther before. So there's precedent, right? The question is, can Sami do it? And honestly, I don't think so. I'm still sticking by my thinking that Gabe was going to be the one to defeat Gunther. It's just there. So with that being said, Gunther's retaining. There's another story to be told. We can even move into something small with Sami and Gable before Gable moves over to Gunther. But take Gunther to win. Next up, we have the Judgment Day defending the Undisputed Tag Team Championships in a six-team ladder match, defending against the New Day, DIY, Awesome Truth, New Catch Republic, and A-Town Down Under. And it was explicitly stated the match is not over until both sets of championships are retrieved from the top of the ladder. So when this match got announced, I originally thought this is how they're going to split the titles up again. One title set is going to go to Raw, and one title set's going to go to SmackDown. So even if a SmackDown team takes the Raw titles, that team's going to go to Raw and vice versa. So the question is, what two teams walk out with the championships? And more importantly, how does this affect the Judgment Day? I think we're starting to get the fall of the Judgment Day. The split is inevitably coming. So I don't think the Judgment Day are walking out as champions. I think Awesome Truth is walking out with the one set of championships, taking the Raw titles to Raw. And the other question is, who's taking the SmackDown titles to SmackDown? I think they're going to throw A-Town down under a bone, and Waller and Theory are going to walk out with the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. I think that's going to happen. Awesome Truth wins the Raw. A-Town Down Under wins SmackDown. And we can build up the teams, because both shows have a good amount of tag teams on their rosters now, where we don't have to have one set of championships. The fallout for the Judgment Day is going to be brutal, because someone's going to take the blame, and I think this is going to start the slow split of Damian Priest leaving the Judgment Day. So take Awesome Truth to win the Raw titles and A-Town Down Under to win the SmackDown titles. Next up, we have a match that I am not looking forward to. We have Damage Control, the team of Asuka, Kairi Sane, and Dakota Kai, taking on Team Black Girl Magic of Bianca Belair, Naomi, and Jade, Cargill. And there's a reason I don't like this match, and I'm not looking forward to this match, because Asuka's going to lose again. This is a showcase for Bianca. This is a showcase for Jade. This is a showcase for Naomi. Naomi just came back. Jade is the hot new flash in the pan, and Bianca Belair has reached Charlotte Flair LOL wins levels. So I hate this match. When it got announced, I knew what the outcome was going to be. Asuka deserves better. Kairi deserves better. Damage Control is going to lose back-to-back WrestleManias, and I hate it. Asuka's going to walk out of WrestleMania with 5 losses and no wins. I hate it. I really, really, really wish this wouldn't happen. As for the match itself, let's be real. The Damage Control team is just better than the other team, so they're going to do a lot of the heavy lifting, especially Asuka and Kairi Sane, because they're just two of the best wrestlers on the planet. They're going to, and that's not to downgrade Naomi, who's been really on the road since she went to TNA and came back, and we've seen what Bianca be able to do. It's about making Jade look good. That's what they're going to do. This is all about making Jade look good. So take Team Black Girl Magic to win this match. I absolutely hate it. And lastly, for night one, we have the team of Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee taking on Dominic, Mysterio, and Santos Escobar. LWO versus Legado del Fantasma and Dom. This match is weird because I didn't see Dragon Lee being in the spot. I really thought it was going to be Carlito, and it would have been Carlito and Rey versus Dom and Santos. There's no real number 2 in the LWO, no number 2 in Legado. As Santos, that's his group. He runs that group. Expect this to be all over the place, high flying. This is going to be much different than the other faction warfare match. This is all about Lucha Libre, and Rey got a win last year. Can Rey get a win this year? I don't think so. I think Legado's winning this match. And we move over to night 2. So I think this match is also going to open up the show on night 2. Seth Rollins defending the World Heavyweight Championship against Drew McIntyre. And there are a lot of moving parts here, because not only will Seth be defending the championship, remember he has that tag team main event match the night before, which we're going to dive into later. Drew has been absolutely amazing here in this role. He has been fantastic. How can you hate what this man is doing? How can you hate what he is saying, the work he is putting? And Drew has just been amazing. But the wild card here is CM Punk, who is going to be on commentary. One, Philly, I hope we all boo CM Punk. But two, where does he fit in? The match itself is going to be good. We will see how what kind of shape Seth will be in because of the main event from the night before. But I think all signs points to Seth losing this championship. I thought Seth should have lost the title when he was feuding with Shinsuke, and Shinsuke could have got the belt back at the Royal Rumble. So Seth's losing, Drew's winning, and I think what's going to happen, and we're all assuming this, is Punk is going to interfere and cause something to happen, allowing Damian Priest to come and cash in his Money in the Bank briefcase. I just think ultimately with the Judgment Day losing the tag team championships the night before and Rhea retaining, they've got to do something else. Priest is walking out with the World Heavyweight Championship. Book it in. Like he's got to cash in at some point. Next up, we have Io Sky defending the WWE Women's Championship against Bayley. I am so excited for this match. I love this match. I love both of these women. I am very, 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 very excited for this match. And we all know the love Triple H has for Bayley and Io. So I'm hoping, because night 2 only has 6 matches, I'm hoping they get 15 to 20 minutes to just put on a show. I know what Io's capable of. I know what Bayley's capable of. But do you all know? Bayley won the Royal Rumble, and we have to have more Rumble winners, because 2 years ago Charlotte had, whatever. It's not going to be a good weekend for Damage Control. Since they're losing the Team Black Girl Magic, Bayley is definitely you know what? I can't say Bayley's definitely walking out as the champion, but Bayley, I think, is going to walk out as champion. I wouldn't be shocked if she lost, because I think we got to build up more of Bayley's redemption. But this is going to be such a fun match, such a good match, and I cannot wait to see. This is the match I am most excited for, because I just love these two women. Next, though, we have LA Knight versus AJ Styles, and this is just a straight up I hate you, you hate me match. I'd much rather have seen LA Knight face Logan Paul, but I digress. These two guys just ended up fighting at WWE World. What's the story here? AJ is mad that LA Knight jumped the line and jumped over him to face the tribal chief and kind of just walked over his back, and he wants payback. And there's been some good moments here, and yes, LA Knight's momentum has died down a little bit, but it's still enough there. So the question is, who wins? LA Knight's winning this. Yeah, LA Knight's winning. He's got to win. He's got to keep up the momentum, because he's got to win a championship soon. AJ Styles can recover from this and can reconcile with the OC, because they've just been down in the luck, and they've got to get back to being the great group that they have been. So take LA Knight to win this match. And speaking of title matches, Logan Paul is defending the United States Championship against Randy Orton and Kevin Owens in a triple threat match. I would have much rather this have been LA Knight versus Logan Paul. I think there would have been some more juice there, but that's okay. Look, I hate Logan Paul. He's a scumbag. He's trash. He's garbage. He is a bad human being. But he is very good at professional wrestling. I can openly admit that. So, how will this match go? There's not really any juice here. This is just two good wrestlers and Logan Paul probably putting on a really, really good match. Randy Orton can do whatever you want. KO can do whatever you want. And Logan Paul's been serviceable as champion. He has beef with Randy. He has beef with KO, cheating to win, causing to lose matches. Will we be too heel heavy with a lot of the wins? I'm not sure. Logan Paul lost last year, if I remember correctly, facing Seth Rollins. Yeah, he lost last year. Take Logan Paul to win. I think Logan Paul's walking out of WrestleMania as the champion. Y'all might hate that, but I think he's walking out as the champion. Next up, we have the Pride, the team of Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits with B-Fab taking on the Final Testament, the team of Karrion Kross and Authors of Pain with Paul Ellering and Scarlett. This will be a street fight, a Philly street fight. I can see this match really... I can actually see this match going one of two ways, either being really, really boring, because Karrion Kross is boring, or really good if they can just go out and just throw caution into the wind and just go all out. It won't be to the extremes of AEW, but it should be a serviceable street fight to kind of get the crowd going. I like the Pride and the Final Testament here to win this. I like the Pride to win this match, just because Karrion Kross loses every single feud he's in. And until you tell me something otherwise, he's losing this feud, because he always loses his feuds. The women are definitely going to get involved. Something's going to happen with them. There's going to be a crazy, crazy spot with Montez Ford, but take the Pride to win. And then we move on to the 3 Bloodline matches. This is where the bread is being buttered. So, night 1, we have 2 Bloodline matches. The first one is Jey Uso versus Jimmy Uso. Now, this one is interesting. I think a lot of us think Jay's going to win. And the story is that Jimmy won't let Jey succeed without him. That's good. These two they're brothers. They're connected to each other. Solo's going to be there. And Jey has really had a really, really good singles run since breaking away from the Bloodline. Jimmy's just kind of fallen back into a comedy role, but it's been working for him. Jay's not winning this match. I know you don't want to hear that. Jay's not winning this match. He's not. He's not. The Bloodline will look strong on day 1. This is going to be good because this is a dream match. This is the 3rd time brothers have faced each other at WrestleMania, with the other 2 being Matt and Jeff Hardy and Owen versus Brett. Jay's not winning this match, everybody. The Bloodline will look good night 1, which means in the main event, Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins facing the team of The Rock and Roman Reigns, with the stipulation being if the Bloodline wins, it's Bloodline rules for the Cody-Roman match, and if Seth and Cody wins, then the Bloodline are banned from ringside. The Rock and Roman Reigns are winning this match. I don't know what to tell you. The Rock and Roman Reigns are winning this. The Rock is not coming back to wrestle and to lose. I'm sorry. He's the final boss. He's going to make it so. Because we have to have Cody with his back against the wall. The Bloodline is winning this match, everybody. Cody and Seth, they're going to put up a valiant effort. And there could be many reasons why the Bloodline is going to win the match. Solo can get involved. Drew McIntyre can get involved to screw Seth. Jimmy could get involved. But the final boss and the Tribal Chief are winning this match. And it sucks. I know y'all don't want to hear that. Y'all want a fair fight. But the reason they are winning this match is because Cody is winning the following night. I'm just letting you know that Cody's back against the wall. Bloodline rules. And I think something magical is going to happen. Someone's going to come to Cody's aid. Now, I swear to God, if Tama Tonga or any other Samoan show up, I'm going to lose my damn mind. But the Bloodline have to look strong going into night 2 to make you believe that Cody can't win. Cody is walking out as champion. And honestly, this is going to lead to Cody versus The Rock at SummerSlam. It's just what has to be done. I don't know what to tell you. It's going to be a good. Here's the thing. Here's the thing though. I'm happy that it's going to be Bloodline rules, because Roman's matches are kind of boring and they get really, really predictable. They do. But Cody's walking out WrestleMania 40 as your undisputed champion. I think you're going to retire the Universal Champion and bring back the W and keep the WWE Championship. Let's go over the winners one more time. For WrestleMania Night 1, Rhea Ripley defeats Becky Lynch. Gunther defeats Sami Zayn. Awesome Truth and A-Town Down Under walk out set with the Tag Team Championships. Bianca Belair, Naomi, and Jade Cargill defeat Damage Control. Dominic Mysterio and Santos Escobar defeat Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee. On night 2, Drew McIntyre defeats Seth Rollins to win the World Heavyweight Championship. Bayley defeats Io Sky. LA Knight defeats AJ Styles. Logan Paul retains the United States Championship, defeating Randy Orton and Kevin Owens. And The Pride defeats the Final Testament. As for the Bloodline matches, Jimmy defeats Jey Uso. The Rock Roman Reigns defeats Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins. But in the main event of night 2, Cody Rhodes defeats Roman Reigns, becoming the undisputed champion. Let me know what y'all think. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching our company schedule. We got What Just Happened. That'll be Monday. We got a flashback Friday. We've got the Howard Wrestling Podcast next Saturday. The Ballad of Swerve Strickland we are leading to. I hope we'll Swerve win. And of course, we got a list coming up on 4/16. We might sprinkle in some other things throughout the week, but that's what's guaranteed. Check out the socials, Charismatic Creations on Facebook and YouTube, Charismatic_Creations 52 on Instagram, and of course the 215 on Twitter. We are a day away from WrestleMania 40. I can't wait. And as always, Bailey, Chris Statlander, Anna J, Aladon, Willow Nightingale, and Gigi Dolan, holla at your boy. Peace.